rolling.
Speed.
Once again, black smoke. For 2 days, the conclave of cardinals, locked behind the doors of the Sistine Chapel, have attempted to elect a pope. And their only link with the outside world, that thin column of smoke that rises from the stove in which each ballot is burned. 10 times, black smoke has risen, no verdict. And each time, the crowd standing vigil prays that next time, white smoke will billow forth. And the traditional cry, Habemus Papam, we have a pope, will be heard here and throughout the entire Catholic world. This is Cleet Roberts, Vatican City, Rome.
No more for me. I want to be able to see the white smoke when it shows.
How much longer do you think, Cleet?
Well, Joe, when they elected Pope Benedict XIV, it took 255 ballots.
Deadlock?
Looks like neither the conservatives or the liberals have enough votes.
Sooner or later, they'll have to go with a compromise.
An interim pope, most likely, an old man who can be counted on to do nothing. And then some years later, when he passes on, they'll hold another election and put in a strong pope.
Who's the best bet for the interim pope?
Roncalli.
Cardinal Roncalli, the Patriarch of Venice. He's popular, easygoing, and he's 77.
77 years old. If they elect a man that old, they will have a do-nothing interim pope.
Well, maybe. Maybe not.
You sound as if you know Roncalli.
Well, I do know one story about him.
Well, Joe, tell us.
Well, during World War II, he was apostolic delegate to Turkey, kind of an ambassador from the Pope. I think there were less than 20,000 Catholics in the country at the time. Not a very challenging job for a man who'd given almost 40 years to the church.
Maria?
Angelo, you're...
Maria, please have Luigi take whatever food we can spare to Mrs. Kramer. Tommaso has the address.
Angelo, you're late for your appointment.
My dear sister, Mrs. Kramer's husband is missing in action. Her 2 small children will not starve. And Tommaso...
My dear brother, your appointment is waiting for you in the study. Rabbi Herzog and his friends.
Herzog.
And if you don't go to them soon, they will starve.
And I doubt that all our extra food...
Which you gave away 2 days ago.
...would help.
Why?
Your Grace.
Oh, the dietary laws. Difficult problem. Isaac.
Angelo.
You remember Monsignor Ryan?
Rabbi. Of course. Archbishop Roncalli, Monsignor Ryan. May I present Rachel Friedman?
Hello.
And Melach Bensvi. How do you do?
May I make amends for being late by offering you some refreshments.
No, that will not be necessary. We are very grateful that you can spare us your time, knowing your schedule.
Please, be seated. Be seated. Isaac? How can I help you?
Angelo, I rushed here from Jerusalem.